everybody! I hope everyone's well today. Welcome to Harrogate Theatre Discover's Story Circle. My name is Beth and I'll be doing your story today. Shall we start by singing our hello song? It goes a little bit like this. Hello everybody, hello everyone, hello everybody, let's have some fun. Can you sing that with me? Hello everybody, hello everyone, hello everybody, let's have some fun. And then I tell you my name and how I'm feeling today. My name is Beth and I feel happy. My name is Beth and I feel happy. And now it's time for you to tell me your name and how you're feeling today. Your name is, and you're feeling. Your name is, and you're feeling. Hello everybody, hello everyone, hello everybody, let's have some fun. I hope everyone is happy and having fun today. I'm excited to have fun with you and tell you our story. Now, our story today is about rainbows. Has anyone seen a rainbow before? I've seen a rainbow. I've seen a rainbow up in the sky. Now, a rainbow is made with two types of weather. Does anyone know what kind of weather we need to see a rainbow? The first type of weather is in the name of rainbow. Do you know what type of weather is in the name of rainbow? You're right, it's rain. So the first type of weather is rain. Now the second type of weather, does anyone know what other weather we need to see a rainbow? It's sun up in the sky. So once we have our rain and we have our sun, we might be able to see a rainbow. Now does anyone know how the rain and the sun together make a rainbow? Well, the rain acts like a little bit of a mirror, and when the sun shines through, it reflects and makes the light go in all different directions and turn into different colours, and that's what makes the rainbow. You can even make a rainbow at home if you have some water and some light. So to make your rainbow at home, get a plain surface. I use some paper and a glass of water. Then find a light, I use the torch on my phone, and shine it through the water. You might need to move it about a bit, making it closer and further away from the water until you find your rainbow. But it's not just up in the sky where I have seen rainbows recently. When I've been out on walks, I've seen rainbows in lots of people's houses. In their windows of their houses, people are putting rainbows. I think it's because rainbows are a sign of hope. Rainbows mean that even if it's rainy, we'll soon see the sun. And maybe if we see the sun, we'll see a rainbow. And I think that's a really hopeful thing to think about. I think rainbows are always really hopeful as well because they're so colourful. They're as colourful as the world is. Our world is full of lots of different colours, and so are rainbows. And it's so lovely to see all these colours together at once. It's like a big party in the sky. And that's what our story is about today. It's about a rainbow party. So for our story about a rainbow party, we're going to look at all the different colours that make up a rainbow. Does anyone know how many colours are in the rainbow? Do you want to count them out with me? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colours in the rainbow, and we're going to find out all about them today. So I'm going to make my own rainbow as we go along with the story, and you might want to do the same yourself. I'm going to use colours and paper to make my rainbow, but you can use whatever you want. You might want to use pencils and pens like me, or you might want to go on a rainbow search around your house, seeing if you can find anything with lots of different colours that might be all the different colours of the rainbow. And once you've found an object of that colour, you might want to lay it out on a table or on the floor to look like a rainbow, making your own sculpture of a rainbow as we go. It's up to you. But are you ready to start our story? Let's go. So our story starts when it had been very rainy. In fact, it had rained all day long, and the sky was very grey, very sad. When, all of a sudden, the sun came out. The sun stretched its rays across the sky, sending light everywhere. Can you stretch your arms like you're stretching like the rays of the sun with me? Off we go. And as the sun stretched, all of the raindrops started to spin around in the sky, like little disco balls, collecting all the light and shining it out. Can you spin around like a little raindrop with me? Spinning around and around and around, which only meant it was time for one thing: the rainbow's party. Now, first to arrive at the rainbow's party was Red. Now, Red was very rambunctious, which means they're very excited. They were so excited they could roar! Can you roar like Red with me? 3, 2, 1, roar! Oh, so loud. They were raring to go. They were ready. They were so excited. But as Red arrived, they realised that they were the first one here. So they had to wait for all of their friends to arrive. So Red in our story is very wild and very excited. So I'm going to draw my red on my rainbow like that. Next to arrive at the rainbow party was Orange. Now, orange was the same colour as a delicious, tasty orange. Oranges are sweet and delicious, and so was orange the colour. Can you show me what it's like to taste a delicious piece of orange? So sweet. And orange was outstanding. They were absolutely brilliant. And they were opulent, which means they were very beautiful and shiny, shining like orange gold. Orange was so excited to see Red. They went right next to them. So, in our story, Orange is very shiny and beautiful. So I'm going to draw my orange like it's shining off the paper of my rainbow. Next to arrive at the party was Yellow. Now, Yellow was bright and sunny, just like the sun. They were sunny like buttercups, and they were so happy and friendly. Yellow was so excited to see Red and Orange that they yelled, "Yay!" Can you yell yay with me and with Yellow? Off we go. 3, 2, 1, yay! All three were so excited to be together at the rainbow party. So in our story, Yellow is very excited. So I'm going to draw a very excited Yellow as part of my rainbow. So we were halfway through our arrivals at the rainbow party. We'd had red and orange and yellow, but now we had green. Now green was gentle and graceful, and green glided into the party like a soft breeze through the grass. Can you blow like a soft breeze through the grass with me? Green was so gorgeous, and everyone was really happy to see them. The green in our story is graceful, so I'm going to gracefully draw some green on my rainbow. So after green arrived, came blue. Now blue was bold and bright and bouncy and bold. They were so excited to be there. They bounced up and down. Can you bounce up and down like blue? They are very excited. Blue could not be happier to see all of their friends, and everyone was happy to see Blue too. The blue at the rainbow party was very bubbly, so I'm drawing my blue on the rainbow like lots of little blue bubbles. So almost everyone had arrived at the rainbow party. Can you remember all of the colours that are there so far? There was red and orange and yellow and green and blue. Now after blue came indigo, which is a very dark blue. Indigo was incredible. They were very intelligent and they were very individual. They were like no one else. And because they were so incredible, everyone was so excited to see them. And they were excited too. They were thinking of all the things in their intelligent mind that they could tell their friends. Can you do some good thinking just like indigo? Where to start? But they were happy to be there. As indigo is unique and individual, I'm using lots of different patterns for the indigo on my rainbow. So everyone at the rainbow party was excited to see their last friend arrived. Red and orange and yellow and green and blue and indigo could hardly wait when they saw Violet arrive. Now Violet was vivid. Violet was vivacious, which means they were almost glowing. They were glowing with excitement. They were so excited. They were like a volcano ready to erupt. Can you show me being excited like a volcano that's erupting? Violet was here, and the rainbow party could begin. Since Violet is like a volcano erupting, that's how I'm drawing my Violet. And everyone had an amazing time at the rainbow party. Red roared with excitement. Orange shone like orangey gold. They were so happy to see their friends. Yellow yelled, "Yay!" Green glided about with all their friends. Blue bounced about with all their friends. Indigo had intelligent conversations with everyone. And Violet felt so excited they were erupting like a volcano. And at the end of the party, all the colours said goodbye, happily, because they knew it wouldn't be too long till they saw each other again. All they knew is that they just needed a little bit of rain and a little bit of sun. Because they needed both of those things. And they needed every single one of them to be together to have the rainbow. Because they were all important and they were all happy to be there. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 7 different colours in the rainbow and their party and their friendship together. If there's a bit of rain and a bit of sun, try and look for a rainbow. Or when you're on a walk, have a look for the rainbows in everyone's houses. I hope you've enjoyed our story today. Stay safe, keep having fun, and I'll see you next time. As I'm sure you are aware, theatres across the country are facing unavoidable closures and uncertain futures. If you are able to, please consider making a donation to our emergency appeal to ensure the future of Harrogate Theatre. We want to keep sharing stories like this and bringing joy to future generations. Thank you.